Hello, everyone. Welcome to Joe Consume Cinema. I'm your host, Devin. Please put the phone down. And today we have Severance Season 2, Episode 9, the penultimate episode. So, last two episodes have been heavily focused on one character. Previous episode was focused on Cobell. We learned her incredibly messed up backstory. She's a Lumen girl through and through ever since she was a kid. We did learn that she is the one responsible for creating this idea of severance, and that the Egans, co opted her ideas, threatened to expel her from the cult if she tried to claim, any property ownership or anything like that. We had the horrible episode that was focused entirely on Gemma on the basement floor. It was kind of like a mundane hell. Like all the different rooms, there were different forms of what amounts to torture. I'm still not quite sure, and I'm hoping it reveals it this season, how that relates directly to the numbers and the emotional context that you feel when looking at them. I was thinking about it, and maybe the room where she constantly goes to the dentist over and over again is the scary number. I don't know. I'm still not sure of the connection between what they're doing and the basement floor is just yet. It might not have an answer that would satisfy audience curiosity in the sense that we think it represents something more than it really is, and it could just be, like I said at the very beginning of my reactions to this show, busy work's busy work. Like it's just something to keep them preoccupied in the moment so that they can be observed. Because we saw that there's a team on one of the floors that is literally just watching all the employees. So this whole severance employee thing could be nothing but them making sure that it actually works. They paid very close attention to Miss Casey's interactions with Mark, making sure that, there was no moments where they sort of recollected one another or anything like that. And in that sense, Mark S. and Miss Casey are like the perfect candidates because they were married on the outside, so their bond is very, very strong and close. And if two people like that can't remember one another, that means this severance thing is a system without flaw. We're just gonna have to wait and see. A lot could happen this episode. I really don't like the fact that Devin kept calling Harmony Cobell over and over again, eventually got through, and now Cobell knows all that's been going on. She knows that Mark is going through reintegration. And yeah, while it's pretty clear that Cobell has, her problems with Lumen, that doesn't mean she should be regarded as an ally. She's insane and should not be trusted at all. But yeah, honestly, I just want to get right to this one. But before I begin, as always, remember to blank, blank, and blank. I always really appreciate it. And with that, let's get right to it.
Father? On Amanda's day. We should take them raw.
What was she looking at? Is that a water tower? Alright, so I think this is the episode when we finally complete Cold Harbor, which means Gemma is running out of time.
Today marks the end of your Wintertide Fellowship. Your bed will be moved from your parents' home to the Gunnell Egan Empathy Center, where you will work to steward global reforms.
I thought I'd be finishing the quarter.
Empathy awaits. The handbook requires that you mark this betterment with a material sacrifice. I have chosen your ring toss game as a proper totem. Again.
I kissed your innie.
Beg pardon?
I saw your innie again at Lumen, and right before I left, we ended up kissing.
What?
I'm sorry. It didn't...
It didn't... What? It didn't mean anything?
I wasn't going to say that. You've been adrift. You know that. He reminds me of how you used to be.
Okay.
Dylan.
I'm gonna go to work and earn a paycheck to feed our children. And I'm gonna respectfully request that you don't follow me there. I don't know, maybe I just go quit. Maybe I go in and I quit and I just end his existence. How about that?
Really weird situation to be in. Someone's here.
They may be also connected to several recent disappearances or deaths. I know now that I was wrong. I know you're not with them.
I think he is with them, dude.
Go for a ride with me.
The final quota was promised today. Get him here now.
Do you know where you are?
You're fine. We told her everything. She told us shit. Can't trust her.
Yeah.
Where's Mark?
Excuse me.
This is the second day in a row he's not here. Is he coming in? He had a nosebleed before.
Why?
He's department chief.
Dylan is, in Mark's absence.
Kind of like you and Cobell. Replace one part with another.
Oh, burn.
That's enough, Heliar.
Don't you mean Helly E?
Helena Egan is my employer. You are my subordinate, and this behavior constitutes insubordination.
Yeah, no shit.
Leave it open.
I like it. Maximum petty.
I told you about us.
Was he glad for us?
No.
Well, he should be, because I'm making you happy. And he's not.
I can't see you anymore.
My life started when you came here.
Sorry, I have to go.
No, wait. Gretchen G.
Oh my god.
God.
I love you. And I know I'm just an innie, but I love you all the way I do. Gretchen, I made this for you. I can give you a life, please.
I'm so sorry.
Gretchen, she's my wife.
She's not your wife. Because no one would treat someone they love the way she's treating you. Like all the Audis treat us. Like everything's for them.
At the end of the day, we're still stuck down here with no lives and no family.
Irving was your family.
You know it's your fault we're down here at all, right?
No, it's not.
And if we're so different from our Audis, then how come we couldn't tell when you were gone?
Oh, that's a good point, unfortunately.
Hello, Mark. How are you?
Oh my god, so good. My wife's being held prisoner at Lumen, and I just got brain surgery in my basement. How have you been?
We're allies now. There's no need to.
Oh, we're allies now. We're not neighbors anymore?
This birthing cabin, you can take us there, right? So we can talk to his innie?
Not yet. We wait for night. Cold Harbor. And if you've completed it, she's already dead.
She better be fucking alive. No, fuck this. We're leaving right now.
Wait, Mark. I'm trying to help you.
She is there, and we are out here in the middle of fucking nowhere.
I know, and we're gonna get her out, bud. Listen, that's what we're doing here.
Call Mr. Milchick. Tell him you're unwell and won't be coming in today. If he smells chicanery, he'll lock you out of the building.
Any idea how insane she is?
Yes, I do.
Do you know what she did?
Mark, there's literally no other option than to do what the fuck she says right now for Gemma.
Fuck this place.
Oh god. Now I'm worried Dylan G is gonna try and kill himself.
I never heard anyone. One should know that. I drove people places and asked what happened to them once they got there.
Is that what today is?
That's what it feels like.
I'm sure you know this is very disappointing. It reeks of ingratitude.
Fuck you.
Our most vital refiner missing on what was to be Lumen's finest day. This is your fault.
I have followed protocol, Mr. Drummond, but I thank you for your remonstration.
A needlessly complex word for a simple idea. Apologize for the word.
I apologize.
Shorter.
I'm sorry.
Again.
Devour feculence. It means...
Eat shit.
Eat shit, Mr. Drummond. It's not my fault what Mark Scout does when he is not at work. It's yours.
I was worried about these nosebleeds, so we drove to this clinic. You know, they wanted to do a few more tests.
Let me send a car. You are a priority employee, and you should be under Lumen care.
I'm not sick.
Okay.
I just needed the day. Okay?
May I ask why?
Life stuff. Isn't that what Lumen's all about? Balance? I mean, work is just work, right?
I think this is actually working.
I have your word. You report to work tomorrow?
You do, yeah. I'll be there.
I can't know where you get off, and you can never come back to Kier. Do you understand?
Hmm.
You asked me why I severed. I like the idea that I could be innocent. The innocent part fell in love with you. I want to remember it. I've never been loved before. I've never had this. I want to. I want to have it. I'm ready. I'm ready. We can't.
They're gonna try and sneak Mark into the building somehow?
You tricked me. My Ellie.
What the fuck?
Oh, God.
We're going to Cottage 5.
I don't have anyone scheduled.
She's one of James. No one's to know.
Okay, they're taking him to the birthing place because it apparently has... yeah, switched over.
Hey, Mark. You're okay. You're fine. No. If you walk out that door, he's just gonna come right back in again.
Do you remember the last thing that you said to me?
She's alive.
Okay, took some time just to gather my thoughts. Another really good episode. Ton has happened. So, with Dylan G, he's gotten close to his Audi's wife to the point where she is all he thinks about and all he has to look forward to throughout the day. He's tried to keep, his performance up so that he can get these little visits that they have. It's very strange how she has basically fallen in love with him. As she explained it, Dylan G reminds her of what her husband used to be. He's been aimless, kind of just not sure what he's going to do with his life. That's why he works at Lumen to begin with, I think. So upon her finally confessing that she kissed him and she enjoys spending time with him and actually really likes him, it's like she's cheating on him. I forget exactly how he said it, but it was tantamount to her cheating on him with his body. Which is a weird idea, but that's exactly what's going on. And it got to the point where Dylan G has become so obsessed with her that he actually proposed to her. Just a really strange and sad situation for everyone involved. She, of course, said no and then left. She's never going to come back there after that. Dylan G was so broken up by it that he put in his resignation, and at the very end there, that's him resigning in full, and, we're witnessing his death right there. Now, I don't think the character is dead or anything like that. I'm very confident he's going to come back at some point. I just don't know the circumstance of how that's going to happen. It's very interesting. After he got rejected, trying to propose, he and Heliar had a pretty tough scene together where he basically made the point, why are you so confident that we're so different from our outside selves? I mean, we couldn't tell the difference when Helena was here, and neither could Mark, and that just, stinging effect right there, because it's true, but also it just really hurts. Heliar hasn't given up the fight. She went back to that painting, hang in there, got Irving's note, and is trying to memorize the steps to get to the hallway. They've been stuck at 96% last episode and all through this episode because nobody got any work done. Mark didn't come in because of, all the stuff that's going on right after the brain surgery. Dylan just quit. Irving got confronted by Bert, who we found out is basically like a Lumen hired goon. He said all he did was give people rides who were a problem for Lumen and, handed them off to whoever, and, whatever happened to them, happened to them. I think it's pretty clear there that he facilitated the murder of a lot of people, even if he didn't do it directly himself. But Irving is on some train, going far away. Cobell came up with this plan to take Mark and Devin to this birthing retreat that we saw earlier in the show. This allows Mark to, switch between his inner and outer self when he walks through the door, so they could have a conversation and he could, relay all the useful information that he's gathered on the inside. It's pretty jarring for him to come face to face with Cobell now that, what he knows about her and after having her be fired. Heliar was confronted by her father. Today was supposed to be the day that they complete Cold Harbor and, finally kick this thing off, whatever it is. That didn't happen. He's obviously upset to the point where he actually came to the severed floor and confronted her. We didn't see what happened, but it's not going to be good. It was really interesting to see Melchek actually stand up for himself a little bit this episode, devour feculence. I don't get why they micromanage him to death. Got on him for the stupid thing with the paper clips, him using way too many big words, trying to control Melchek almost beyond how they control severed people even. It's very strange, and it has these weird undertones. Again, I hate Melchek. He's not a good guy at all. But also I think it's pretty clear that the higher-ups are singling him out. Again, he was right when he made the argument that anything that happens to Mark outside of work isn't his prerogative. That's their job to deal with. It's just a weird situation. And I actually found myself feeling a small amount of sympathy for the guy. I did really like the part where he stuck up for himself. Now, the disdain the severed employees showed him throughout this episode was totally deserved. Heliar telling him off in so many words, saying he's just a replacement for Cobell, like interchangeable parts. Like, that shit was hilarious when she said that. Miss Wong completed her internship, the winter scholarship, whatever the hell that was. All we have left is the finale, and it should be really good. There's a ton going on. I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, that we free Gemma finally. At least one positive development in the show would be very nice. But yeah, honestly, I just want to get right to that. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.